Alright, so welcome back guys, welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm giving you guys my reaction and review for the Wonder Woman 1984 trailer that was released this past weekend at the DC Fandome event. Now, if Wonder Woman or movies or DC is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That would miss more movie news from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So, like I said, we got the new trailer for the Wonder Woman 1984 movie that is set to come out sometime this year. Now, it was originally supposed to come out back in June. I think it was June 4th of 2020. Then it was set to come out on, I think, August 13th, 2020. And then I think it was moved back to October 2nd, 2020. And again, it's been moved again. From what I understand now, it's moved to November, I think, 2nd of 2020. Although maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I think maybe it actually is staying at its November 2nd release date, let me know. But I think the trailer was very good. We've only gotten one trailer so far for Wonder Woman, so I think it was very much needed, and I think they needed to re-hype up the film, definitely given the fact that it's been so long since we even got the original trailer and how long it's been since it was originally supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out 2 months ago now, for the first time. Then it was supposed to come out earlier this month originally, or second time around, and now it's pushed back again. Let's hope that this is gonna come out this year. I feel like with the movie industry and everything going on with the outbreak, it's just sucked this year of movies and everything. For Marvel fans, you know that the whole Black Widow movie has been pushed back to November, and that's even rumored that it could go to VOD for Disney Plus. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I don't think this will happen with Wonder Woman, especially given the platform. And I think possibly with how things are going right now, there's a good chance that by this time this is supposed to come out, that the country will be a little bit more better. Some areas will be able to maybe play this. I know there are certain areas in the country where, cases are going up, there are spikes, but I do believe that this could possibly come out and be popular and making money that it would have made originally. I don't think it'll make as much as it was probably originally scheduled to and had anticipated to make, but I do believe we'll get some good amount of money out of this movie. And again, the trailer looks very good. You get a good look at, or a good first look at Cheetah, which is awesome. Some great fight scenes, some great new shots of the movie. And I honestly think that this is probably a good move with some of the new movies coming out right now. A lot of things were put on hold. A lot of, movies were pushed back to next year, like The Eternals and Ghostbusters. They're not coming out this year, unfortunately. And I think right now, this, with how big and popular the first Wonder Woman movie was, I think this was a smart move to go with and have it released right now, because it could re-energize the whole movie industry and fans, and just pull people in if they can go back to the theater. Again, not every theater is going to be open. Theaters might not be coming back in certain areas. It all depends on what goes on with that state, that area. That's all that comes down to whether or not you can see the movie. But I do believe that this will be released and we'll be able to get some good movie content from it. We got New Mutants coming out in another week or two, I think. And then I think there's some other new movies that are coming out possibly. I don't know much. I haven't really kept up and paid attention due to the whole fact that the theaters have been shut down. I just haven't paid attention to what is coming. So as of right now, I don't know. Let me know if you think there's anything good worth, discussing on the channel. Let me know that. I know the Batman trailer came out, so I might be discussing that. But I do think this was a smart move. And I know that this was a movie that is very popular. The first one, like I said, did extremely well in the box office. So bringing back the whole movie industry and opening theaters up with this movie as like one of the first new ones and big movies following the reopening of everything, it'll help movie theaters a lot. It'll help bring in more people. And we got Mulan that's going to VOD. I feel like if this does successful though, that Disney may release Mulan in theaters as well. And I think that this will be the test of everything else. I think if everything works out and this movie does good, other movies will be greenlit to continue on, and that will get, Black Widow in theaters instead of VOD, and more movies will start to come out that were originally supposed to come out earlier that haven't been pushed back too much. But this could also be a testimony in the opposite direction. And this goes for the whole COVID outbreak thing. If things are not good and this doesn't pull in money, which would suck very much so, movie theaters could shut down again, and then Wonder Woman could somewhat be a flop, which would really stink, especially given the hype and popularity of the movie and character. I really don't want to see it be a flop. I would love to see it perform great. But again, I know people gotta say it's Wonder Woman, people are gonna go see it, but people, at least in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think people are gonna risk their own health just to go see Wonder Woman. Say take somewhere, a random, state somewhere, and just say they have a spike in cases and someone wants to go see it. I don't believe a lot of people will risk going out to see Wonder Woman and risk getting sick just to go see the movie. I do not believe that, and I don't think that people should. If you are and something happens where you are in an area where there's a spike and you want to see this, I beg you, please don't risk your own health to go see this movie. Wait and just see what happens. Hopefully you can see it in theaters. Again, I don't want to see anybody do anything stupid and risk their own health to go see this movie. I'm certainly not. If it's not safe for I'm not going, but I'd love to see it in theaters. I think everybody would want to see it in theaters. That's a huge fan of the first one and the DC movies. I think that's not even a question. Even regarding the Marvel movies, I think both Marvel and DC with both Black Widow and Wonder Woman, they're movies that every fan of the DC and Marvel fandom wants to go see in the theater. But again, we don't want to be risking our health or anybody else's health to go see this movie on the big screen. So I just beg, if you're in that area when this comes out, please do not risk your own health to go see this. But again, I think this is a really good trailer. It was really cool. I very much enjoyed it. I think it was the perfect length for a trailer too. I feel like certain trailers will do a little bit too much, right? Go 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 minutes. This was simple. I think it was like maybe a little bit over 2 minutes. I'm not totally sure, but it was somewhere around that range. I think that was perfect, and I think it did a good job of, drawing people in, rebuilding the excitement, and just kind of re-energizing the franchise and the fan base, which I think was very much needed. And I feel like this definitely gave fans the boost that they need. The 2020 summer blockbuster movie season was a flop this year, and they want to re-energize and hopefully pull in, a 2020 maybe fall movie industry bust or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the next coming months, but I'm curious to know what you think of the trailer. Are you excited for the movie? Are you excited to see what happens with the reopening of theaters? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding the new Wonder Woman 1984 DC fandom trailer. As always, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon there to miss any more DC or movie news from me moving forward. And you go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the best section on my YouTube channel. As always, it's been Vision Hero Boy Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.